I want to take this time really quickly to say we're just waiting on our apartment inspection and then we're hitting the road. So let's do a quick goodbye. Goodbye balcony. Goodbye living room. You're coming with us. You're not going anywhere. Well, with us. You're going with us, so I don't have to say goodbye to you. You're not even in focus. Hi. How are you feeling? She's been freaking out all morning, like, what is going on? Spoiler alert, it all fit in our cars. This one was freaking out for no reason.
It didn't all fit. We had to throw a bunch of stuff out.
We did not have to throw anything out.
Well, I mean, we had to get rid of a bunch of stuff.
We threw shit out, but like stuff we were gonna throw out anyway. No, we were able to make it all fit with room to spare. So he was a worrywart. I love being right. Okay, yeah, so I'll check in with you guys later. We are on day 2 of our road trip back to California. Yesterday we drove, I think we finally left around like 1:30 or something. We drove until 10:30. So it was a long day, but I'm really happy because we got to Brownsburg, Indiana. I think that's where we are right now. So we stopped at a Hampton Inn and the lady at the front desk was so nice. Gage asked if they were animal friendly or dog friendly, and she basically implied only if it was a service animal, and she said, she was the one who said, I'm just gonna put down that it's a service animal, because when Gage told me like, oh, I said it was a service animal, I was about to get really mad at him because I don't believe in lying about that, but it was the front desk lady and that's what she put down. I mean, maybe she felt pity for us because we were like trying to find a hotel at 10:30 at night. So anyway, but basically we were able to have Harley for free, although just as a disclaimer, I don't agree with lying about service animals. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I don't know. Can you see yourself? I'm not flipping the screen. I don't know if you saw her. I didn't look in the viewfinder to make sure, but she's eating her breakfast. But anyway, and not only that, so she put us on the first floor because if you have a dog, you have to be on the first floor. She's like, well, the only rooms on the first floor are suites, so I guess I'll have to give you a free upgrade. We're like, oh, that's so nice. So I just want to show you the room because it actually is really nice. I feel like we got really lucky with our first stop. So 2 beds. Yeah, we each slept in our own bed last night. This is not an observation on our marriage. We love each other very much. I just wanted like a lot of room. I was very tired and I didn't want to like kick anyone. So those are the beds, really nice. And then yeah, the bathroom is super, super nice. All this space, like there's so much room. Like here, I'm butted up against the second bed. Look at all this room we have. And Harley's eating, finally. She's been like playing with her bowl because the bowl tastes like the food because we have been keeping it in her food container. Oh, I'm sorry, I'll give you privacy. What did you think of the drive?
It's good.
It was good.
Low key.
Yeah, it's low key.
I'm scared.
It was Thor's brother. It was Thor's brother. Hey, I'm sorry. You're supposed to be eating.
Go eat.
Go eat. No, that's not where the food is. Harley, come here. Harley, come on. There you go. Go. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. Alright. Okay, so yeah, once she eats, pretty much we're loading up the car.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go. And our goal destination is North Platte, Nebraska. Is that right?
Yep.
It's like 12 hours away, so it's gonna be a long driving day, but we're leaving like a lot earlier than we left yesterday. So I think we can get there. And I've been checking in on Facebook for just so my family knows that I'm safe, but I've deleted the location because I kind of want to get there sooner than they think I'm gonna get there. I just think it'd be fun to surprise them. Hey you guys, we just got on 80 and we stopped at the first stop because we hadn't stopped in like just over 300 miles. So we're gonna get some gas, we're getting some food. It's the afternoon now, but also because my tire pressure light went on and I have this really cool like tire pressure thing. It's like I mean, it was an air compressor, I guess, tire. I don't know the right word for it, but you just use your car's power to fill up your tires, which I need because Gage is pretty sure one of my tires has a slow leak, which is not good. So all three of my tires were at 32 PSI, which is perfect, but then the back passenger side tire was at 18 PSI, which is not good, We're only a third of the way to California, so I can't be driving and like worrying about my tire not having enough air in it. So that's what's happening right now. I'm a little bummed because like I was on a roll, you know? On a fucking roll. I just want to get there so fast. I want to get there so fast. I want to be there today, but that's not possible. Anyway, Gage is coming back now. I want to show you Harley though. I'm gonna show you Harley at the stop where we are. She's right in there. Hi baby girl, how you doing? You cozy? Alright, okay, did you get any food? No? So, should I go get food now?
Yeah, if there's anything in here there you want, we could, or while we're waiting on your car, we could just go over there and get gas and get food.
So where's the tire place?
It's right by the pile right there.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I couldn't find real food, I just found showroom stuff and DVDs and shirts.
The food, it was like, there's a food court up there. Up the stairs. We're at
I didn't go that way.
Apparently we're at the world's largest truck stop. See that? I don't know if you can see that. It's really windy. I also don't know if you can hear me. Cage is at this like trucking place. I don't know if you can see that. I don't feel like flipping the screen. Okay. But we think it's for like big trucks. So he's having them point us in the right direction of where to go. My little indicator light went off. So that's a good sign. We haven't checked that tire yet, but I would just feel safer, and I think Gage would feel safer too if we changed it. But as a little happy side, funny note, does anyone know about the man in the map? Like if you don't know about it, you'll never be able to unsee it after I tell you. But it starts at Minnesota, and like that's the hat, and it's basically there's a man, it looks like an outline of a man looking like off to the side, and Iowa is the head. So we are under the nose right now, if you know what it looks like. So I think they're calling me over. I gotta go. Hi baby. Quick update. We are at a discount tire shop because my tire was about to blow apparently. Oh my god. They really don't know what caused it, and they said it's a shame because there's a lot of life left on my tire. But yeah, I guess like an air bubble had formed or something, and it was like right about to blow. So the nice people at the truck service shop, because that's really what it was, they don't do regular cars, but they put my my spare on, so we very slowly drove to this shop, and yeah, they're gonna, I have to get my rear tires replaced, which is lovely. These are the adventures of the road, right Harley? How are you feeling? She's like, what the fuck is happening? If she would curse. Harley would not curse actually, if she were a person. She would say, golly. I'm so hungry right now, like I'm losing my train of thought. But anyway, I thought I would update you. I am very thankful that my tire pressure light went on when it did. And I gotta be honest, like I kind of ignored it for like a mile or so. And then I was like, that kind of went on really suddenly, and that's a little weird. So let's stop at the next stop. I'm glad I did not continue to ignore it. And I'm also really glad that my husband is really smart and wonderful and actually had someone check it out, because if it had just been me driving by myself, I would have kept going after I filled up the tire. So lesson learned. Good morning everyone, it is day 3, and I think, what day is it actually? Is it Thursday? Yeah, I think it's Thursday. So we are about to head off. Last night we drove until I think like 1:30 a.m. Because all the car trouble and getting everything fixed set us back like 4 hours, I think. And that's, oh my God, like that's a whole thing. I don't even remember where I left you guys off with that, but I was so stubborn because it set us back, and I really wanted to get to North Platte, Nebraska, which was our like goal. I was stubborn and I was able to do it. I was getting really tired towards the end there, but we got home and went, not home, oh my God. Where is home? We got here, I'm gonna set this down. And like fell asleep right away. We were both so exhausted. So we're staying at a La Quinta, which they're great because they're pet friendly. I'm pretty sure all La Quintas are pet friendly. So like no pet fee at all, which is great. Harley was so happy to get here. Like normally in the morning, she's really happy to see us when we're awake and she'll like come over and snuggle. But I think she's a little like angry at us because she wouldn't like, she wasn't excited to see us in the morning because I think her thought is like, fuck, we have to be in the car again. So I have to show you what she's doing right now. She's in this little corner of the room. Like, please don't make me get back in the car, Mom, please. I'm sorry, baby. So we've got 2 days, 2 more days on the road. Yesterday was the longest day. I mean, even Gage told me, he's like, the second day, we're probably gonna get the most driving done. I think we drove over like 950 miles or something. So I think today we're driving about 650 and then maybe like a little bit less tomorrow. And that's when we're gonna get to our hometown. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So yeah, just let me see if I can update you on the car trouble as quickly as possible. I'm not sure where I left you off, but basically my car was, my rear passenger side tire was about to blow, so we went to go get new tires, new rear tires. For those of you who don't know, when you have to get a tire changed on like one tire, you have to get the other tire changed too because it has to be like balanced or something. I didn't know this until like a few years back when I had my first like flat tire. So I don't know, I don't want to assume that everyone knows. So anyway, they're checking the tires and they said, well, your front 2 tires are due to be replaced. Like they're maybe like 4 or 5 years old or something. And they said, we don't really feel comfortable with you like driving thousands more miles on these tires. And so Gage was like, all right, fine. So he got all 4 tires replaced, and then they come up, they're like, we have bad news and we have good news. So I don't even remember what the good news was, but the bad news was that my tire sensors in my front 2 tires were like stuck, and so in order to take them out, they had to break them, and so then we had to get 2 tire sensors. So yeah, all told, we I think Gage dropped like 500 bucks on my car during this trip to get all these tires replaced and everything. So we are driving away and like we get to 80 and my car starts pulling to the right. Like I am struggling to keep my car straight, and then I'm just like getting really pissed off because I'm like, oh, we've already had to drive backwards to get to the tire shop, and now I'm not going to be able to drive for 3 more days like this. So then we had to turn around and drive backwards again. Driving backwards on a road trip sucks balls. Anyway, so yeah, they're like, well, they're a little out of balance. We're not going to charge you for this. We're so sorry. So I mean, I guess they fixed it, because yeah, when driving back, I still felt it pulling a little bit, but then like it went away and then it was kind of coming back. So I was like, you know, I think it's the road. And I had Gage also kind of like let go of the wheel and see how long his car kept going straight before it started going off to the right shoulder. And so his was kind of doing it too. So I'm like, you know what, I'm not struggling to keep it straight anymore. So I'm like, it's fine, it's fine. Good news is I powered through. We got to North Platte, Nebraska, and now we are leaving. Gage, that was just Gage saying like, we gotta go, because are you ready? This was Harley's bed. Normally she sleeps with us, but I really think she's mad at us, so she slept in this bed. So Gage had to stop because he got a low oil indicator on in his car. You need my oil? What are you doing?
Yours is the same way.
Oh. Okay.
Blah.
Yeah, so he had to add more oil to his engine, and so now we're just waiting for it to settle, and he's gonna check it again. If we have more car problems, I'm gonna scream. At least this is a different car. But we're in Wyoming. Hi, Harley. Hi, baby. What's going on? All the noises, I know. She's gonna be so happy to be off the road. We're all gonna be happy to be off the road. Yeah, there's this like really cool dinosaur thing where we are. Okay, so I think we're in Pine Bluffs, Wyoming. We're at this, we stopped at this gas station that's also a restaurant thing. Look at that like green dinosaur thing. See that? I kind of want to sit on it, but I also kind of don't because it's kind of hot. I'm sure the thing is like 1,000,000 degrees. It's been a good drive though. I'm happy to be out of Nebraska. And yeah, our goal today, I don't know if I said this already, but our goal is to get to Salt Lake City. Last night I was freaking out a little bit because in Nebraska it was starting to like thunderstorm, but kind of far away. So basically we were able to see the lightning bolts, but I couldn't hear any thunder. So it was like far away, but because it was dark outside, it looked so ominous. And when we drove from California to Maryland, we drove through a lot of thunderstorms, and it kind of traumatized me. And I use that, I'm not using that word lightly because I honestly think it traumatized me, because when I saw the lightning last night, I was so scared. But we didn't actually drive through any huge storms. It rained a couple of times and like I freaked out a little bit and I slowed down a lot, but it wasn't that bad. I got through it, and it was like when it was getting really like rainy, I would put on the Minimalist podcast to kind of like relax a little bit, but then as I felt more comfortable, I like put Hamilton on or something, so I could like rock out, and well, not rock out, rap out, I don't know, whatever. Today's the last day. Oh my God. This is day 4. It's the last day. We are arriving in our hometown today, and I think it's less than 650 miles. It's still gonna be a long day, like 9.5, 10 hours, but shorter than yesterday and definitely shorter than the day before. So I'm excited. We stayed at another La Quinta last night. We ended up stopping in Salt Lake City, which was pretty much according to plan. And the weather was kind of scary. Like I vlogged a couple of parts of the road. You might be able to see that it's like really cloudy. So like when we got into the Rockies, I think it was, around Salt Lake City, it was like getting really rainy, and I was like freaking out because I couldn't see for like a few minutes at a time. I was really scared. But obviously we survived. Harley is not a happy camper. She's just like chilling right here. She would love to stay here forever and not get back in the car. But what she doesn't know is that today is the last day. And when we stop, she'll be in the home where she grew up. So here comes Gage. Gage, are you ready?
So ready.
I don't even know if you're in the shot. There we go. Ah! You're so ready.
So ready.
Yeah, so this La Quinta room is nicer than the one before. They gave us a king bed, so that was cool. That's my bra when it comes into focus. I need to remember to pack that.